Hello everyone. In this video, we'll be learning how to create ledgers and how to create stock items. Yeah. So firstly, in order to create any ledger, firstly, we'll be creating a company. I'll click on company and we'll create a company name. Supposingly, the company's name is Sonu Bulbs. And the financial year begins from 1st April 2022. The base currency is again INR. So this company is dealing with stock, hence we'll be maintaining accounts with inventory. So yes. So enable GST. So I'll click on yes, and GST registration or details would be there, which they'll be requiring it up. Supposingly it's Delhi, regular, and I'm putting nothing to be changed because we'll be learning how to create the ledger accounts over here. EDS again, defaultly it says no only. So this is how to create a company, which we had already learned in the previous video. Now, in order to create a ledger, we can create ledgers through two ways. Firstly, through single ledger, and the second one is through multiple ledgers. So through the single ledger, in your home page, we'll click on create. Under accounting masters, ledgers. Supposedly, I would like to create GST, one of the ledger, which will be under duties and taxes. Type of duty would be GST. Tax type would be central tax. If there is a percentage, supposedly 18%, I can provide it over here. The opening balance, that means the balance at the end of the last year, supposedly was 8,000. And accept. Now, supposedly I want to create a capital account. Which is under capital account. And the other details to be filled up. Supposing the opening balance is 3 lakhs. I'll enter the 3 lakhs amount and enter. Now, supposing I have 5 more ledgers to prepare. And when I'm doing this single ledger, it is more time consuming, right? So rather than wasting our time, let's prepare ledgers through multi-masters. So I'll go back to my gateway of Tally. Under gateway of Tally, there are chart of accounts. I'll click on it. Under that, I'll click on ledgers. On the rightmost bar, there's a multi-masters. I'll click on multi-masters and click on multi-create. And I start writing the ledgers which I need to create. So I've already created capital account and GST. And if I create them again, then this won't be taken up. Why? Because they will say that this name already exists. So I need to create those ledgers which I had already created. Like furniture, which will be under fixed asset. Supposingly 30,000. Supposingly RAM Limited, which is your sundry creditor. 1 lakh, which will ask me bill-wise breakup, which I do not have. Securities premium. Reserves and surplus, 20,000. Bills receivable, current assets, there are our sundry debtors. So this is how we are able to create our ledgers through multi-create, right? Now, whenever you are creating ledgers, keep in mind that do not create the ledger accounts of cash and profit and loss account. Why? Because cash and profit and loss account are already defaultly being created by the Tally software. So now you'll be asking that then how to put up the balances if it's given in the question. Okay. So in order to put the balances, what we'll do is I'll accept this page, go back to the multi-masters and click on multi-alter. Now, by clicking multi-alter, you can see capital account and GST account, which I had already created by single ledger, and cash, that is serial number 3 and serial number 7. They are the ledger accounts which I haven't created. So if it's given in the question, let's put the balances. That is 60,000. And profit and loss account, 3,000. So this is how we are creating ledgers through single and multiple. In case of any alteration of any ledger, you can go to the alter and then you can alter any sort of ledger which you had created. So supposingly I wanted to alter this ledger, Ram Limited. So supposingly Ram and Sons Limited is the name. So I can change Ram and Sons Limited, which is the sundry writer, and the amount remains the same. If you can change, if you want to change, you can change also. And this is how you can see the Ram and Sons Limited. The name has been changed. In case I want to delete any sort of ledger, again on master alter, I'll click on the ledger which I have to delete. Supposing I have to delete GST. So I'll click on that particular ledger and press Alt+D and click on enter. And now you can see GST has been removed. So this is how we can create a ledger, alter a ledger, or delete a ledger. Now, how to create stock items. So in order to stock items, again, I'll go to create button. Now, supposingly this particular Sonu bulbs deals in bulbs, right? So first of all, I'll put on units. The units are basically pieces. I'll deal these bulbs in pieces. Formal name, I'll be typing it up. Then I'll create stock group. So this is bulbs. And then I'll be creating stock items. So under stock items, supposingly, I have three categories to create. So either I'll using single stock item creation, or I can again go back to the chart of accounts and go to the stock items and go to the multi-masters and can create multi-create and can create sodium bulbs, which are under the category of bulbs, which are the units are pieces. The opening is supposedly 30, quantity at the rate 1000. Mercury bulbs are as bulbs, which are pieces, supposedly 29, 300. Tube bulbs, again they are bulbs, units pieces, 15. So this is how I can create the stock items. So this is how we had learned how to create ledgers and stock items under Inventory Masters. Thank you, everyone.